Friday na naman. Narito na naman si Kuya Louie. Friday Nights with Kuya Louie is brought to you by Randolph Crescini of the Crescini Group and is also brought to you by Enagic Water USA Kangen Water. Change your water, change your life. And now here's Portland's Fil-Am Concert King. Give it up for Kuya Louie.
Will you be my friend? Will you be my lover up until the very end? I'ma show you love, don't pretend. Stick by my side if the world is giving in. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. I know I'm perfect, but I hope you see my worth. It's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst. Oh, if you stay forever, let me hold your hand. Can feel those places in your heart, no one else can. Let me show you love, oh don't pretend. I'll be right here, baby, you know I'll sink or swim. Oh, don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. It's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst. Oh, I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. It's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I'll do the worst. Hindi ko marinig yung sarili ko, bakit kaya? Anyways, mga kaibigan, magandang gabi po dito sa Amerika at magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Anong oras na ba sa Pilipinas ngayon? 11 o'clock? Happy Friday po. Siyempre sa ating mga kauna-unahang listeners and viewers na nag-tune in. Wala pong iba kundi siyempre si kapatid Sheela Kunishige. And we have Mark Jorosbok watching from Quezon City. We have Jen Valliacorta from Cavite. We have Alexander Ruga. Thank you so much, Pads. My mom, Minahit Navarro, thank you. Ronald Nack Francisco from Portland, Oregon. Of course, my kapatid Sheela Kunishige is watching. Aloha Friday for all to all our supporters in Hawaii. And happy Friday, sabi ng aking ina. Naks naman. At si Ate Adele Ordinario from saan ba si Ate Adele? Long Beach, California o sa LA, sorry. And Adrian Bukalu is watching. Thank you. There you go, mga kaibigan. Siyempre, medyo na-miss ko po kayo. Ilang Friday din po kami hindi nagpakita. Ako pala, hindi nagpakita. At maraming salamat ho kay Kuya Yon ng PHLV Radio sa pagbibigay sa akin ng permiso para mag-relax konti. Ayan. Pero po, marami pong nangyari. I was able to finish recording my other song. It's a Tagalog song. And also, I was able to do the first, tawag dito, music video of Aasa Ka Pa Ba. Medyo inaayos-ayos pa ng konti pero ilalabas po natin yung mga ilang araw na lang. Ayan, mga kaibigan. And of course, I would like to thank Isa Jai of Big Boy Music for helping me record my song and of course shoot the music video. Ayan mga kaibigan, huwag niyo po kalilimutan, download the PHLV Radio app available sa App Store and Google Play. And also please like the PHLV Radio Friday Nights with Kuya Louie H. Roa and Kumusta Kabayan Facebook page. At syempre pakilike na rin po yung page ng ating guest ngayong gabi. Also, please like and subscribe to PHLV Radio and official Louie H. Roa Music YouTube channel po. And of course, please share po yung live stream natin para mas lalo po ang makapanood sa atin. At syempre, Friday Nights with Kuya Louie will not be complete without our sponsors. Gusto ko pong pasalamatan ang ating sponsors na talagang kabago-bago pa, fresh from Seattle, Washington. Makakausap po natin siya maya-maya ng konti. Mr. Teddy Lim of John L. Scott Real Estate. Ayan, phone number 206-899-6396. www.tlimre.com, and we have the email address is info@tlimre.com. Ayan mga kaibigan. And also, please don't forget Shrimpy Up Shopping Center Juvenito from Oton, San Fernando, Romblon, Philippines. The manager is Wilmy Mabunga, 0912-019-7384. And EJ Buys Houses, Party Mixer, DJ and Karaoke owner is Abner Nito, all the way from Killeen, Texas. Phone number 2545-357847. And AJ, the Party Mixer at gmail.com po ang kanyang email address. Kaya po dyan sa Houston, sa San Antonio, sa Killeen, at saka sa Austin, the best po yan na DJ. Ayan mga kaibigan. At dahil din po dyan, syempre, magkaroon din po tayo ng Go Baby Love Sheila ko, sabi ni Jeremy Sheila Takuban. Ewan ko, kakilala siguro to ng natin, ng guest natin mamayang konti. Happy birthday to Avi Balena, June Dugiso, Alex Ruvira, Ameline Mactal, Gilbert Ray, Atilinda Meisenheimer, John Imar Riva, Mel Ruba, Ivy Lorraine Pabona, Jing Villamor, Marie Flor Repiso, Mariel Toledo, Celeste Sleeper, Roy Nudo, Adele Lim, Los Viminda Romeo, Milba Ganaban, Arlando Cornella at Grace Mackey, Connie Maloney, Josie Chanova, Alex Tangtuan, and Lina Regala. Ayan po, happy birthday po sa mga birthday celebrators natin ngayong month ng April. At syempre po sa mga nagsa-celebrate ng anniversary po, happy anniversary po sa inyong lahat. At dahil po dyan, meron po kami regalo sa inyo, meron pong haharana sa atin ngayong gabi. Papakialam po sa inyo ang aking kapatid, isang international singing sensation, all the way from Las Vegas, mga kaibigan. Please welcome Miss Sheela Kunishige. Hello kapatid, how are you?
Finally!
Oo nga, finally
We
natuloy
made
na.
it! Ilang beses mo na rin akong in-invite sa show mo. Salamat sa pag-i-invite, and we finally did it. Kasi medyo nung last year pa tayo nagtatry na mag-guest ako sa show mo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pero anyway, good evening to everyone dito sa Yes! Good evening everyone dito sa US and Canada. Happy Friday! Aloha Friday like we say in Hawaii. TGIF, thank God it's Friday sa ibang tao. And sa Philippines naman, happy Saturday morning. Good morning.
Saturday morning. 11 na ba sa Pilipinas ngayon or 10? I think it's 10, di ba?
10, kuya. 10, yeah.
10, yeah, tama. Kasi nag-ano na tayo eh. Kamusta naman dyan sa Vegas? Ano naman pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon?
Ay, naku kuya, I just came from work. So, medyo pagod Tom, pero I'm excited to be on your show, kaya nakangiti pa rin kahit pagod siya gutom. So, yeah, busy ako
Pareho tayo.
Yes, pareho tayo nag-work. Pero of course, yung music natin, marami pa rin tayong mga happenings sa music. In fact, may surprise tayo later on. Like, someday soon. Very soon.
Yeah. So, siguro pagbalik ko dyan sa Vegas, mag-meet na tayo. Di ba?
Yes, finally. Yes.
Yeah.
Hindi pa tayo nag-meet ilang beses.
Yeah. Sana nga next time pag i-schedule natin. Pero sa bagay kasi mas maganda yung random eh. Kasi minsan pag naka-schedule maraming nangyayari, di ba? Buti hindi pinaplano.
That's true. Yeah.
So, kapatid, anong inihanda mo sa aming awitin ngayon? Are this covers or original composition mo?
So, Kuya Louie, if you remember, meron na akong dalawang singles. Yung pangatlong single kasi, it's a Christmas song, so we're not counting that right now.
Yeah.
Pero, meron ng dalawang singles that are out there sa mga digital platforms, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music, all that good stuff. And of course, PHLV Radio. Thank you so much, Kuya Yo, for
Yes, of
playing
course, PHLV Radio.
my song. Yeah, so yung una is yung Sunday Morning. It's my debut single, which I co-wrote with the great musical genius, Mr. Jimmy Borja, who's an
Hello,
international...
Jimmy. Close kami, di ba? Hello, Jimmy.
Yes, of course. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Sir Jimmy. Yes. I just call him, for respect, I say sir, pero talagang he's very down to earth, so you may call him Jimmy then. Tapos, yeah, so I co-wrote that one with him. I wrote the lyrics and he composed the music. So it's very close to my heart, it's dear to my heart, and it's actually a long distance relationship song that I wrote for my baby love who you greeted kanina, yung nag-shout out kanina, si Jeremy. Hi baby. We just celebrated.
Hi Jeremy, all the way from Japan, di ba?
Actually, he moved to the Philippines na, Kuya Louie. So,
good ba siya?
Yeah. We just celebrated 10 years, second anniversary. So, happy anniversary, baby. April kami.
Happy anniversary. So, happy for you, kapatid. So, ready ka na ba for the song Sunday Morning?
Yeah, let's start with that. Yun ang debut single ko. That's really close to me. So.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome po natin ulit ang aking kapatid, Sheela Kunishige, for the song Sunday Morning. Para po sa inyong lahat. Actually, Saturday morning sa Pinas, Friday evening dito sa Pilipinas, sa Amerika. So, mix po yun. Kaya, palakpakan po natin si Miss Sheela Kunishige, mga kaibigan.
Thank you.
Sunday morning, I just want to lie in bed, just for a moment, clear my head. I'm waking up from a dream, as my window lets the sun in, it's dawning. Though you're far away from me, I have a reason to believe that you're thinking of me and you. Then I won't be blue when I dream of us. I yearn for your touch. My heart and my soul are with you on this Sunday morn, my love. Sunday morning, my heart is alive once more, just for our memories I adore. I'm waking up from a dream that I have you in my arms. It's dawning, though you're far away from me. I have a reason to believe that you're thinking of me and you. Then I won't be blue when I dream of us. I yearn for your touch. My heart and my soul are with you on this Sunday morn, my love. I miss you, I'll be true until you are here.
ko naman. Parang gusto ko fell na fell. Ay, napansin mo kapatid, pareho tayo ng kulay ng damit, naka-pink tayo.
Oo nga, no. Fake na fake.
Hindi ko napansin, ngayon ko lang napansin.
Oo nga, kapatid. Namimink tayo. Nagbablush tayo ngayon.
But, yung song na yun, sabi mo, it's about your long-distance relationship with, of course, your baby love, Jeremy, na ngayon na
Yes.
sa Pilipinas. So, pag nagsusulat ka ng song, ano ba ang nauuna? Are you like going through the melody or lyrics muna?
Actually, in this case, sa totoo lang, etong sa song na to, iba-iba kasi. Sometimes una yung melody. Pero in this case, una yung lyrics. Kasi I attended Mr. Jimmy Borja's first songwriting workshop in Las Vegas back in 2018. Tapos I started writing the lyrics. Kasi ano yun it was a Sunday when we did the songwriting workshop. Saturday, Sunday, pero Sunday yung time na talagang parang finalize namin yung lyrics namin kasi part of the songwriting workshop. So meron na talaga akong title, talagang Sunday morning siya. Tapos yung lyrics nag-evolve konti kasi I was in a long distance relationship with Jeremy nga nakababata ako noong 2020. So, nag-evolve konti, pero for the most part, na-keep yung original na message ng song. Yes. Wow. So, parang may adjustments na nangyari kasi Bossa Nova dapat yung original na melody ng Sunday morning So, pero hindi siya naging Bossa Nova. In fact, tinuturo din sa songwriting workshop that your voice is your instrument. If you don't like play any instruments, your voice is your instrument. So, you can actually hum or come up with the melody using your voice and then later on ilalagay mo siya sa any type of instrument para thankful ako na si Sir Jimmy Borja. He came up with a great melody na wala akong complaints at all, of course, kasi it's a beautiful melody. Yeah,
it is. So at naniniwala ka ba na sometimes yung mga songwriter talagang follow their their feelings and emotion? Sometimes you have to be like so sad to write to compose a sad song or emotional song, and you have to be happy.
Definitely.
Totoo ba yun? Okay.
Definitely, kuya. Di ba tayong dalawa songwriter ka rin, so we know na we kind of like, let's just put it this way, parang you bank on your feelings. Like maybe we don't want to like use the word bank on your feelings, pero in other words, gagamitin mo yan kasi we're very genuine sa feelings natin. So, pag songwriter ka, yun ang gagamitin mo. Hindi mo naman pwedeng isulat yung something hindi mo na experience. So, for example, hindi mo na experience yung long distance relationship. Paano mo isusulat na I miss you, I'll be true until you are here, yung parang sa lyrics ko ng Sunday morning. Paano mo masusulat yung gano'n, di ba? You might still write a love song, pero hindi siya yung talagang yung message, hindi yung long distance type of message. Or hindi yung miss na miss. Kasi katabi mo siya, hindi mo siya sobrang miss na miss.
Totoo yun. Hindi parang pilit, so, parang talagang natural ang magiging dating.
Hindi natural, pag hindi mo naramdaman, di ba? Tulad ng song mo, ang ganda-ganda kaya ng song mo.
Wow, thank you.
I'm sure may pinaghugutan ka.
May pinaghugutan yun. But anyway, kapatid, mag-shoutout muna tayo.
Yung aas ka pa ba?
So, yes. Talagang naka-tune in si Baby Love mo. At saka sabi ni Ate Adele, happy birthday Adele Lim. And of course, hi, Jorin Baby Love from Ate Adele. And we have Japet Ace Rotor. Thank you so much for watching. Marisa Rania all the way from Saudi Arabia. Thank you. And we have my brother-in-law watching. Also, Roger Viado. Thank you. And sabi ni Ate Adele, happy anniversary sa'yo, Sheela Kunishige and Jeremy. Dapat parang love team. Jeremy, Sheela, parang...
Meron po.
Hindi ko alam.
Meron siyang meron siyang ginawa.
Anong pangalan? Anong love?
Shemaya daw, kasi Sheila Jeremiah. Shemaya.
Shimaya. Maganda. Dapat pag nagkaanak kayo kapatid, ang pangalan dapat Shimaya. That's a good,
Shemaya daw.
yung babae, pangalan.
Exactly. Pero I don't know about having babies kasi marami na kaming babies eh. Meron siyang 4 babies. Tapos ako merong 5 babies. So together, really, meron kaming 9 babies.
9 already? So that's enough. Mahirap.
That's enough. Yeah. Laki na sila.
Yeah, malalaki na. And that's good, you know. At least sabi, mas maiintindihan na nila yung sitwasyon, mas may mga idea na sila kaysa sa
Yes.
yung masak sila bigla, di ba? Mahirap din sa mga bata. Yeah. Tapos ano pa lang ang tatanong ko? Ano ang plano? Ano pa mga susunod na plano aside from, you know, yung Christmas song mo? Ano pa ang mga plano para sa karir mo ngayong 2020?
So basically, I just dropped a new single sa PHLV ko nga ni-launch, which I'm very thankful. Thank you for always allowing me, Kuya Yo, and the team. And of course, for guesting me always sa iba-ibang platforms like Tita Josie. Doon ako nag-launch ng Stormy Crazy. So that's my third single. Yes, pero
PHLV
second...
very supportive. PHLV is very supportive sa mga artists,
Maraming
local artists.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. Endless thank yous talaga. So yung Stormy Crazy naman po, hindi ko siya sinulat ni Mr. Jimmy Borja pa rin, composed by Mr. Jimmy Borja, tapos lyrics by Miss Christine Bendabel, who's also a veteran songwriter. Siya yung nagsulat na, I don't know if you remember, nagsulat ng mga first songs ni Miss Regina. Tapos arranged then, musical arrangement by one of the best arrangers and sound engineering then, ni Mr. Dominic Benedicto. So like I have a really great team behind the song Stormy Crazy, and I was really excited to drop that last month. Tapos kuya, I just wrote a bossa nova song finally, kasi I love bossa nova eh. So I wrote a bossa nova song, pero surprise muna kung sino yung ka-collaborate ko. Hindi siya OPM, although, hindi siya OPM songwriter, although, he worked with Miss Kuledesma in the past. So, surprise muna yon kasi hindi ko pa na-record yung ano na yun eh, yung song na yon. Tapos, merong something involving ka. Pero surprise pa rin.
Wow, thank you so
Diba?
much. Alam, nakabasa ko yung sabi ng bayaw ko, hello, Bayaw. We're all watching from Bukay Abra, Philippines. Ingat ka dyan, Marigo. So, thank you so much to my brother-in-law, of course, to my sister and the kids. Thank you so much. Very supportive. And Divine Greg, good evening po. At saka, ito lang iniintay ko manonood ngayong gabi. Walang iba kundi si Kuya Jay Rivera ng very famous sa Las Vegas because of his loves moves na na tagline. Kaya Kuya Jay, loves moves.
Love moves, Kuya Jay. Of course, hindi namin nakalimutan. Yun ang huli kong sasabihin eh. Yung anong bago, what are the plans. So, kami ni Kuya Louie, we're gonna be special guests of Nina. And of course, Luke Mijares.
Yes.
Who's also my friend. Sa Love Moves, Love Moves ba? Tama, Love Moves. Sa June 5, dito sa Las Vegas.
Pero kailangan marami. Yeah. Loves moves dapat.
Loves Moves ba? Hi, Kuya Jay.
Yeah, it's gonna be in June 5, Las Vegas, Diversion Amusement Center or something like that. I have to to double check that. And kasama natin siyempre kapatid Sheela, si what do you call this? Si Maria Soriano, si Al Cruzada, si John Danke, Gio Rebuca, si Temi Texan, at marami pang iba. Ayan. At saka syempre, huwag niyo pong kalimutan din ang concert ni Randy Santiago sa Noy Pits. It's gonna be May 29. Ayan. Kasama po natin dyan si Jay Rivera ng Loves Moves at saka si Jordan at saka yung iba pang guest. Thank you. Ayan. At saka, kapatid, ano yung natin? Ano yung second song natin?
Eto nga yung Stormy Crazy. Natawa ko sa'yo kasi tinawag mo siyang something else before. Kinongratulate mo ako, pero ano ba yung sabi mo? Crazy Love! Tinawag mo siyang Crazy Love. Pero tama din naman kasi Stormy Crazy pertaining to love. Kaya lang hindi ko numpleto yung title. Parang hindi siya Stormy Crazy Love.
Yeah.
Pero of course, written by Miss Christine lyrics. So pinili niya yung very unique na title, which is Stormy Crazy, which I love so much. I love her lyrics. Kaya na-in-love ako sa song, kaya ni-record ko, tsaka ni-release ko.
Ayos. Ayan, mga kaibigan.
Iba na,
Let's all welcome her once
iba
again.
naman yung story. Yes.
Pasensya na po kayo sa ewan ko ba,
Sorry.
medyo,
Sasabihin ko sana iba yung story ko. Yeah, parang I overspeak, na-overtalk kita kasi naglalag din. Parang nag-delay. Pero bago natin i-play, parang sabihin ko a little bit about the story naman ng song. So yung story naman ng song na to, merong dalawang friends, and then isa sa kanila na in love. It doesn't have to be the girl or the boy, pero in this case kasi ako yung kumakanta, so girl ako. So ako yung na-in love dun sa friend, pero I have to bottle up my feelings kasi hindi ko pwedeng sabihin sa friend ko para hindi masira yung friendship kind of thing. I'll let you listen to the lyrics. So hope you guys like it.
Okay, mga kaibigan, it's about the story of friendship at na-in love yung girl sa boy. Ayan. It's a typical story, and I'm so excited to hear the song, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all welcome once again. Wala pong iba kundi si kapatid Sheela Kunishige for the song Stormy Crazy.
Spinning round my head, spiraling down my heart. Emotions get intense, building up in me a stormy, crazy love. I try to bottle up everything now, believing it will work out somehow. I wanna give in, not just yet. It's brewing up slowly, yearning to make you mine. It's forming up strongly, but I can't. You're a friend. This stormy, crazy love. Lightning struck my soul, crashing down my walls. Affections wear me out when I look at you. Stormy, crazy love. I try to bottle up everything now, believing it will work out somehow. I wanna give in, not just yet. It's brewing up slowly, yearning to make you mine. It's forming up strongly, but I can't. You're a friend. This stormy, crazy love. Don't think I should be living a fantasy. It could be you and me. No, no, no. It's brewing up slowly, yearning to make you mine. I so wanna touch you gently. I just can't. You're a friend. This stormy, crazy love. This stormy, crazy love. This stormy, crazy love.
Beautiful.
Ayan, mga kaibigan. Stormy, Crazy Love. There you go. Nakakaano naman. Talaga namang sabi nga ni Ate Adele is ang daming langgam. Nako, kailangan natin ng pesticide dito ngayon. At mukhang dumadami ang langgam. Ayan mga kaibigan. Maraming salamat kapatid Sheela Kunishige all the way from Las Vegas. Can you please invite all our listeners and our viewers to check you out, your website, your social media account para ma-follow kanila?
Yes, kapatid. First of all, salamat ulit. Maraming salamat. Finally, nag-guest na rin ako sa Friday Nights with Kuya Louie. I'm so happy. And please, my songs are on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, all the digital platforms, iTunes, Apple Music. Please stream, please follow, please support. Tsaka gagawa pa ako ng maraming songs para sa inyo. May mga nagre-request din Kuya Louie na Tagalog din naman. So, someday soon. Like we said, kailangan ma-inspire or things. Yeah, I'm planning on writing more songs na Tagalog naman din. Or kumuha din ng songs sa mga great songwriters natin na maraming kinukompose na magaganda. Or you never know, baka kay Kuya Louie. Another great songwriter.
So, ako gusto may mga naka-record ako sa phone ko na mga melody, but I haven't really, I don't know. I don't want to give excuses and all, but it's just that I don't have a chance to like really continue the melody and the lyrics. So I haven't really started it, but siguro mga after mga few days, after mga few hours, I will check it.
Ganun naman talaga, Kuya Louie, it doesn't happen overnight. It's very rare na. Pero yung Bossa Nova song ko, another story yan later when it comes. I actually wrote the lyrics within not even 24 hours. So it's just one of those songs na mabilis kong naisulat. Yeah.
Yeah, minsan talaga talaga inspired ka and you want to finish it in like one sitting. So I'm glad you did that. Thank you. Congratulations. And thank you so much again, kapatid Sheela. Thank you so much for your time. Alam ko gutom na gutom ka na. Sana may pagkain ka na. Hindi ka magluto. Hindi ka na magluto.
Maraming salamat. Thank you po sa mga nanood, nag-tune in, nag-shout out. Maraming salamat. And see you again. This is not the first and last.
Yes, for sure.
We're brewing something. Kami ni Kuya Louie. So.
Yeah, excited.
All right. And thank you, Kuya Johan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mga kaibigan, siya po si Miss Sheela Kunishige ng Las Vegas. Maraming salamat sa iyong time. At saka sabi ni Kuya Jay Rivera, for Nina and Luke concert here in Las Vegas, tickets, please call 775-764-4612. And also, ngayon po mga kaibigan, I think ongoing yung show ni Reminiscence sa Houston, Jack and Poy Production. Yeah, and also, of course, yun nga, Randy Santiago in Las Vegas on May 29 at Noy Pits. Tapos dito rin po siya, Randy Santiago on June 3 sa Mikong Bistro. And also, Luke and Nina live in Portland. June 4 naman siya sa Mikong Bistro also. Ayan mga kaibigan. And also, May 14, Reminiscent in Seattle. And of course, yung Vice Ganda concert sa July. Ayan mga kaibigan. Ayan. Ngayong gabi po, syempre yung sinmention ko kanina na Fil-Am own business segment natin, na guest natin ngayong gabi, ay talaga namang very popular sa Seattle, Washington. Ang dami na po niya natulungan na mga kababayan natin. Hindi lang kababayan natin, kundi ibang lahi din. Kung yung mga gustong bumili ng bahay, magbenta ng bahay at the same time yung mga gustong mag-invest. Actually, medyo gusto ko pa nga sana siya makausap kasi mas gusto ko maraming matutunan sa kanya kasi minsan, di ba, gusto mo rin mag-ex pang pera and you would like to invest. Mas maganda siguro kung basta ngayon daw, sabi, real estate business daw is a good investment. Ayan. Kaya mga kaibigan, wag na po natin patagalin. Kamustahin po natin si Mr. Teddy Lim ng John L. Scott INC. Friday Nights with Kuya. And with us tonight is, of course, on our Filipino-owned business segment. Actually, return of the comeback to kasi he was here before. I already
Nice.
like a year. Yes.
There you go.
Mga kaibigan, wag na po natin patagalin. Ang kagalang-galang at ang debonair na wala pong taon is si Mr. Teddy Lim ng John.
Oh, man.
Mr. Lim.
Hi, Kuya Louie. Welcome po sa lahat na nanonood po sa atin, sa lahat po ng fans ni Kuya Louie. Thank you for having me again. Napaka gandang introduction naman po noon. I don't know if I would be worthy of that, pero I'll do my best, Yes.
It's always nice to see you, Mr. Lim. We did not talk sa concert kasi masyado kong busy eh.
I know. We didn't get a chance to, but it was great to see you over there. Yeah, and it was such a great concert too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I had a great time. And everyone is happy. Everyone is chill. So I think nakadagdag yun sa mood ng mga tao. Diba?
I believe so too. I think it was really well worth it, and I think it's really amazing when our fellow kababayans could just get together, and let loose and sort of let their hair down, so to speak. I don't got no hair, but it's always such a nice feeling kasi we through our day-to-days, we get so enveloped in our work life, and sometimes we need to keep on wearing our work hat. But when we're in that environment, it's so good to see everybody just having a great time and just enjoying, the show. Yeah.
Talaga yung nakaplano ba? Nakaplano, you have a plan kung yung gagawin mo.
Right.
Medyo parang naging euphoric, pero actually, mas nakakatulong sa atin kasi mas marami tayong nagagawa, di ba?
Right. Absolutely. No, and freedom is discipline, and discipline is freedom, diba? So, yeah. And also Yoda. Right.
Plan
So,
to live. What's the plan or your goal for the year 2022?
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things happening in the real estate world right now. I actually am having my best year ever. I've been saying that for the last 3 years, pero talaga, it's thanks to our kababayans, our clients, our supporters, our believers. I'm having a really great year, and the way I quantify that is kasi my original goal for this year was to help 24 families, either buy, sell, or invest, through me and our company. Pero so far, as of what is the day today? April, the end of April, I've already achieved half of that. So I have 12 clients that are either closed or pending right now.
Wow.
And I actually already hit my cap for my split for my company as of early March. So it's a really busy year. It's been great, and I think I need to readjust my goals kasi I think right now I'm on pace for maybe 36 families helped so far this year. So we as fellow Filipinos, we came to this country. I'm first generation Filipino. And we came here to look for greener pastures, diba? For better opportunity, and really my aim and my vision is to help our fellow kababayans, get a piece of that American dream, right? And I think there's no more easier way to do that than investing in real estate. Particularly even starting off with your own home. That's one of the investments right there for a big majority of people, maybe 80-90% of people their home will be their biggest investment in their entire life. Pero if you're able to, there's also other ways where you could do it, where you could maybe get a second home, a vacation home, or maybe even a rental property, or even get into multiplexes, whether it's a duplex, triplex, quadplex, that sort of thing. So I'm just really excited because this year I think it will be a really good year for a lot of buyers. Kasi especially now that April has taken off, there's actually more inventory coming on the market, and so hindi na siya masyadong magiging napaka uber competitive, unlike at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
So the Lim. Masyado ako for a while. Teddy, you're saying
it's all good. Yeah.
Hindi na na siya, buyer's market na siya ngayon.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a buyer's market kasi so there's three distinctions on what determines a seller's, buyer's, or neutral market. So anytime it takes less than 3 months to sell a house, ibig sabihin nun, it's a seller's market. So what that means is, there's still really good optimism in the market. Consumer confidence is up. There's a lot of jobs. Jobs is one of the biggest drivers for real estate purchases, and obviously good communities. And real estate is mostly local. So sometimes it depends on certain areas as well too. But anytime it takes less than 3 months to sell a house, you're in what we call a seller's market. So before, as of March, homes were still averaging around anywhere from 7 to 10 days to sell. Wow. So that is super fast, right? So it's a uber seller's market. And so what happens, and real estate is a 90-day cycle, right? It's a 90-day cycle. So winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall. And right now, where we're hovering at is right around 2 weeks. So even though it's not an extreme frenzy, it's still a bit of I would say a frenzy market, right? Kasi hindi katulad nung dati na, okay, there's, like 3, 4, 5 days, a house would have an offer right away. Actually, matter of fact, multiple offers, right? They'll have multiple offers, yeah. Usually in the teens, meaning, 13, 14, 15, 16 offers on the house, right? If it goes on the market. So right now, there's some homes are still getting multiple offers, like 1, 2, or 3. Pero it's not that extreme frenzy where, a lot of different buyers were clamoring and pushing the prices up, for real estate. Yeah. So I think it's a welcome change, kasi, I mean, as a real estate negotiator, this is what I really specialize in, and nothing breaks my heart more than to deliver not so good news. If mag-offer tayo ng bahay, and it's like, it doesn't happen often because we're very strategic and we strategize and we look over the market of what the market is doing in that particular area. But it still happens, obviously. Pero it comes down to like setting expectations and making sure na we are planning accordingly, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So kind of a long answer to a question, but it's still a seller's market. Way of a seller's market for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sabi mo kanina, you're very good at negotiating. So,
yes.
You're a master negotiator when it comes to your real estate business.
Yes. It's that is if there is a skill that where we get really well compensated for, it's that negotiation. It's that negotiation skill, and this is something that I take very seriously. Kasi this is, like I said, this is kind of like our bread and butter. right? Negotiating. Yes, there's gonna be customer service. Yes, there's gonna be handling transactional details, making sure that timelines are followed, contract law is being followed, right? Obviously there's that occasional hand holding, or what we call being your armchair psychologist sometimes, because real estate is very emotional, and we wear many hats, as real estate agents. And so, yeah. And so, but I think at the very core of what we do, we really try to come up with a win-win situation. Because there's two parties, right? There's a seller and there's a buyer, and we need to make sure that we gain agreement for both of them. And I'm either on one side or the other, right? I'm either on helping the seller, or I'm either helping the buyer. And negotiation is one of those. It's both a science and an art that I consider, and I spend a lot of time and resources really upping my game. Kasi the market changes all the time, and my goal, at least for my team, is to be able to deliver excellent negotiation service, right? That's one thing that that really sets me apart, and lately too is on the marketing side, I'm really more of a I'd like to say, or I'd like to think that I'm more of an organic grassroots type of real estate agent, right? I mean, I don't really market myself too much. I don't spend too much resources marketing me per se. Pero I do market properties, or say like the businesses that I list for sale. Kasi it's one of those things that I want to make sure it feels more real and more organic, sa ating mga kababayan na listen, if you need a realtor or you're trying to buy a house, I know a really good negotiator, a really good real estate negotiator, and we're kind of like, I don't wanna associate it with lawyers, but we're kind of like, that's kind of like what we want to project is strong representation, but at the same time also caring as well too, right? Yeah.
That phrase of yours is different from other real estate people.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's and this is something that we kind of talked about as well too. At one point, where real estate is really a I've been doing this since 2008, and one thing that I noticed is it's very easy for my fellow real estate agents to kind of para masyadong maging pabonggahan ba, it doesn't matter whether they're Pinoy or whether they're American or whatnot, but it's sort of like sometimes it gets a little pageantry. So where you see some guy, right, and so I try to not to be more in that space. I don't want to be like Derek Zoolander, all up in the videos and all the pictures and all that stuff. And there's room for that. Don't get me wrong, pero I try not to be too much into that. Kasi one thing I notice is if a real estate agent has more pictures of themselves on their profile than the houses that they sell, then you might want to ask them what their focus is, right? Right? So, right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not to, it's not a shaming thing, but it's because there's room for that, right? I mean, it's if that's the lane that you want to go into, that it's totally fine, and you gotta make it what makes you happy, diba? So for me, I'm just more trying to keep it more more business, so to speak, more business, more about marketing and more about results more than anything. I
I'm sorry. You
Go ahead.
on that skillful and professional real estate representation was there. Can you please
Yes.
tell us more about it?
Yeah, po kuya, it's one of the it's I've kind of alluded to it throughout our entire talk tonight, pero it's really a combination of being a full service real estate team, kasi we as I mentioned earlier, we wear many hats and we have multiple duties as real estate agents, and we're dealing with people's most valued investment, most highly prized and most highly valued investment. Excuse me, clear my throat. There's a lot of emotions involved in real estate property. Kasi nandyan ay yung memories that you spent at your house, and a lot of the future memories that you're about to, if you're a buyer. And a lot of people forget that we really are professionals, and we do our best to really represent ourselves, because we represent our clients' best interests when it comes to that. So when I say skillful and professional real estate representation, what I mean by that is constantly improving, constantly learning, and really investing back in our business, and katulad nung last March, I was at a conference in Miami, and I spent about a week there really learning a lot about other real estate investments, learning how to invest in real estate. And it's sort of a combination of also negotiation and marketing as well too, because these would be what I would call our main tasks as real estate agents, is negotiation and marketing, really being able to maximize and get the maximum returns for our clients, whether they're sellers or they're buyers, And then the last part of my tagline is also with care, right? Is kasi that sometimes that gets a little bit lost in the mix. You can't be just all business all the time. You really need to be understanding and really check in with your clients as well, sort of where, what they may be going through in their lives. Kasi real estate, whenever you're buying or selling house, it's already such a big major change. Think about it. I mean, you're really uprooting yourself from where you're at, whether you're currently renting or staying with family, and then now you're gonna move into a house, or you could be on the other side of the fence where, okay, you've lived in your home for 30, 40, 50 plus years, and now you're thinking about retiring and maybe moving into a smaller house or dwelling, or maybe even packing up and just going somewhere else, outside the country, like our fellow kababayans do. It's fairly common for them to do that. So they cash out here, and then they take it to the Philippines and just have a great rest of their life. So yeah, so care is very important for me. Being accurate too. So
Parang nalalang Miss Universe tawag dito, the heart.
oh, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, talaga. Right, exactly. No, it's when you think about Miss Universe, you think about all the preparation that comes into like putting the makeup and the measurements of their dresses and or costumes or their national symbols and all that stuff. So that comes into play as well. Being accurate is very important and confidential too. Because again, it's all about business. It's all about a lot of people don't want their confidential or personal details getting shared out there. And so for me, that's something that I pride myself in. It's not participating in those gossip or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, not unless it's out in the open already. Like like you said, where there's showbiz people, it's like not in the open. But of course, my client is his number one priority. Is everything is confidential. Everything is confidential. Yeah. Privacy is very important. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish everyone is kind of like thinking about that kind of stuff because it's so hard.
Absolutely.
So dapat talaga.
Right, exactly, right. I know. Sometimes may Kuya Mario, di ba? I'm not sure what they all mean. I think there's like 2 or 3 different Maris, so right?
I cannot keep up.
I know, right? So, this is a pop culture.
Teddy, kapag nag-marites at gusto malaman kung paano magpo-contact. O, di ba?
Oh, right. No, exactly. Right. No, it's really easy to find me. You could Google Teddy Lim real estate, Google, Yahoo, whatever your preferred search engine is, you could find me there, or you could go to jlsrenton.com. I own that URL, so it'll automatically go to my personal page. So JLS stands for John L. Scott Renton, which is where our office is at. So RENTON. And you can find me there. I'm also on all the socials. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Yelp. I'm still working my way up for my YouTube. Because I haven't posted a video there in quite some time. Because it's a lot easier to do it on Insta or Facebook. Because you already have your followers and your friends there. So. But yeah, you could find me there, direct message me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you guys have about real estate. That's the easiest way to find me. So,
okay, very, very good.
Yeah, I'm very active too.
Teddy Lim, John L. Scott. And then, meron ka bang gusto bago bigyan update ko sa ating
Oh, dang. Oh, I just really want to be so thankful for all of our fellow kababayans, kasi they've been really helpful to me, especially this these past few years. It feels really heartwarming to gain your trust and earn your trust, and being able to deliver. That's one of those things that's very important to me, is being able to provide this service, and you allowing me to share some time with you, especially in your most important investment in your life. That's something I really don't take for granted. I've been doing sales for quite some time, throughout my adult career, pero it's having the trust for their biggest investment is really such a heartwarming thing for me. So, hi lang po sa mga past clients, future clients, fans, followers, stalkers, lurkers. I don't know if I got any stalkers, but you know what I'm saying. But hopefully we can do some business next, sometime. So
that is always,
yes,
always very rewarding for you, for anyone on a sales business, also realtor. Kapag halimbawa satisfied yung client mo, masaya yung client mo.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean that's sometimes it's worth more than than the paycheck that we get, kasi having an effect in people's lives, making them feel better through their decision with moving forward with we either buying or selling. Happiness is one of those really kind of like things that we only experience it every once in a while, and it's one of those fleeting things, right? We're always pursuing happiness, right? Pero if I can make a client happy and they say that, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you helped us, and that to me means everything, so yeah. Right. And we have a lifelong relationship, so
Yes.
yeah.
Ano ang
Yes.
oras, Teddy?
I know, right?
So, my last question for you is there any specific thing, tips you can give to sa mga upcoming yung mga entrepreneur natin? Yung mga
Oh, yes. No, absolutely. Entrepreneurship is one of those things that I think it's the ultimate way to achieve freedom in this life, and I have so much respect for my fellow Filipino entrepreneurs. That's much respect to you, and shout out to you, Kuya Louie, for really highlighting our fellow kababayans who are really making it out here, kasi it's not easy to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we from birth, we're kind of conditioned to follow orders, right? Follow orders, go for the safe thing, and bow your head, don't try to overachieve, right? I mean, that's kind of like the Asian or the Filipino way, and so for our advice for our fellow kababayans, our Fil-Ams that are contemplating on being an entrepreneur, first thing I would say is just know yourself first, kasi you during those tough days, you're gonna be stuck with yourself, right? And a lot of the times what happens is, as Filipinos, we get to be martyrs sometimes, and we kind of beat ourselves up, we kind of blame ourselves, and so you want to be able to know yourself and be an observer of yourself, kasi you really want to start having a good relationship with yourself first, right? Kasi especially in our society right now, we're so externally focused, right? Achieve, work, right? And get the accolades, get the proof outside, of ourselves. Pero there's a lot of high achieving individuals out there that have horrible relationships with themselves, and they end up, and everybody around them ends up suffering. And so I would say that would be the first thing, man, is just have learn. And I'm not like speaking on behalf of all, as Confucius say, or acting holier than thou. We all have our challenges, and it's a constant work in progress, so that's find out why you want to do it, find out why you want to be an entrepreneur, because whether it's you want to be more free, you want to be more happy, you want to have more free time, you want to be more fulfilled, what's going to keep you going after you achieve those sort of benchmarks? It's going to rely mainly on you. What is your relationship with yourself? So once you've done that, that's the first step. The second step is to get a mentor, is to find somebody that you could relate with, that's being successful in the career or entrepreneurial path that you want to take, and really just submit, to have an open mind, you know. Kasi, you know, one thing that I just ran across today is the meaning of submit is actually a mission, right? Submission is meaning there's an ultimate mission. So sub meaning you're actually allowing yourself and following the order of things to go forward with that mission is very important, right? So find a mentor that will actually is already having the results that you want, and then, you know, either apply to be a mentor or a mentee with them, and or you could also try to work for them and find out, hey, you know, how can I help you grow your business? And I can't tell you how invaluable that is. Kasi, you know, when I was first in real estate, I actually had a couple of mentors that really helped me out a lot, and they really shortcutted my learning curve so much, you know, because they were showing me and I was observing, you know, what they were doing on a day-to-day basis, and it shortened my learning curve so much. Yeah, you know, how to, for example, how to overcome objections, you know, or how to handle situations where, you know, say like a client is, you know, panicking, or you're kind of feeling nervous, right? Or what do you do in a negotiation, you know, situation, or in a negotiation crisis? You know what I'm saying? And you know, just learning and watching, you know. So you know, again, going back to learning what type of person you are, it's also learning what type of learner you are, right? Are you more kinesthetic? Are you more observant? Are you more like if you're actually doing it, you know, or you're more visual, right? So all these things, you know. So yeah, know yourself, know why you're doing it, find a mentor. You know, those would be the three things for anybody that, you know, who's contemplating going into entrepreneurship. So
Thank you.
yeah, hopefully that was of value.
Anong una-una? Know yourself.
Know yourself, right? Number 2 is know why you're doing it.
You show the reason why you're doing it.
Yeah, knowing why you want to be an entrepreneur. And once you figure out why you want to be an entrepreneur, just
Right.
find a mentor. Yeah, right? Yeah. Hey, you know, it could be, and that's the beautiful thing about, you know, being an entrepreneur is, you know, it could be whatever would get you your most fulfillment, right? You know, I have a list of 8 F's, like F. It's an F word. That all the words that start with F, and I call them the 8 foundational principles of fulfillment. You know, so yeah, and you know, you find out your 8 levels. You know, what are those 8 levels that, you know, will motivate you, will push you forward, will inspire you to always you know, go through the challenges that you're about to go through, you know, going through the entrepreneurial path and journey. So yeah. So
Contact ka rin again.
yeah, you know.
He's also ready. He's successful with his career, and he definitely for.
Oh, thank you. Yes, you know, if that's something that you're interested in, you know, reach out to me, and you know, I'd be happy to like talk to you and you know, just give value, you know, just give you guys value. So yeah, matter of fact, you know, that's one thing I learned tonight is that, you know, I just came from our top producer networking event for our company for 2021. So I was part of that, and we were at the Newcastle golf course. It's Newcastle, but you know, people like to say it's Bellevue, but you know, it's you know, you drive up this long and winding road up the hill, and you get to see the entire skyline, Seattle and Bellevue, both on each side, in between of, you know, Lake Washington. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's very symbolic too, you know, because you know, being a top producer, you know, you get to go and hang out with your fellow top producing competent agents and you get to learn from them. There's so much more to learn and room to grow for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mga kaibigan, ayan po si Mr. Teddy Lim. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Lim. And
Maraming salamat po. Yeah. Thank you for taking the time to watching us tonight.
yeah, so mga kaibigan, alam niyo naman po, just contact Teddy Lim, especially if you're in Washington. If
Yes.
you need advice, or you want to sell, or you want to buy a house, just contact us.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan po.
Yes, sir. From condos to castles, we can help you. Buy, sell, or invest. Yes.
There you
Yeah.
go. Or
Yes.
if you want to meet him, just go to a concert or
Oh yeah, there you go. All right. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to meet you out there. Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Kaibigan, maraming salamat po ulit sa inyong pagkatama ngayong gabi. At of course, Mr. Salim,
Po.
thank you so much for you. I hope
Maraming salamat po.
next time.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Yes. Magandang gabi po.
And is it okay if I ask for one quick plug?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, request ko lang po sa inyo mga kababayan, if you have a home that that's medyo na nakalimutan na ng time, ng father time, or medyo na-ignore that it's para naging pabigat lang po sa inyo, please reach out to me kasi I'm always looking to buy property as well, to either list or fix up. I'm with a group of really good investors as well too. So if we'd love to give you a cash offer and close in 7 days. If just as long as we can make the numbers work out and be agreeable to you, we'd be more than happy to do that. So just keep an eye out po if there's any fix or offer homes that you have, whether your friends or family, and we'd be able to take a look at it and see if we can just take it off your hands. So
There you go.
all right. Maraming salamat po Kuya Louie.
Have a good night, Teddy. Regards to
All right. Maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. All right. Have a good night.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, Mr. Teddy Lim. Ayan, sabi nga nila is, yung sabi niyang 3 steps, know yourself, know why you're doing it, and get a mentor. Ayan. And thank you so much, Jin Lee asks for watching. Ang sabi ni Ana rin, how to become a real estate agent, and is it a good money? Depende po yan. Kailangan mo, you have to take classes and you have to pass the real estate agent exam. And then, yeah. Tapos, good money maker siguro pag marami kang naibenta. Ayan, marami kang commission. And Jean Lee asks, good morning. Angelina Maglangit, good morning. And kapatid Sara Balabagan, thank you so much for watching. Sheila, thank you. And yeah, magandang po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa pag-antabay niyo sa amin ngayong gabi. Medyo nag-overtime na po tayo. Kaya kita po ulit tayo next Friday para po sa isang episode ulit ng Friday Nights with Kuya Louie. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I love you all.
Just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV.